Hare Krishna. Yes. Just now only light went. As soon as light comes, so I will switch on my video. Okay.
In the Govardhan, you are in the Govardhan, correct?
Yes, Prabhu. That's why
Govardhan
here
light, it is a low shading, or what is the Prabhuji?
I don't know. Again, light goes, and we don't have inverter here in our house. That's why there is no backup.
Acha.
It's a village, no? So you cannot get.
How the village life is good, Prabhuji, there?
Yes, Prabhu, pure air, everything pure.
Yeah.
It's away from like very much like very city, and so that's why here it's very pure. Everything
I
is.
also wanted to visit, maybe God, Krishna, if likes, maybe I will try to travel. I don't know how soon.
Do come, Prabhu, do visit once when you come to Vrindavan. So do visit Govardhan, and you can do parikrama also, Govardhan parikrama. So,
I want you to be there. I don't know whether I will be fortunate enough. I don't know how long.
yeah, you come, Prabhu. I'm here only. I'll be waiting for you. Yes. So we will start the class. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. So I welcome all the devotees present here in this class to learn Sanskrit the easy way, Sandhi Prakaranam. Okay, today is the day 10, session 10. Today is the last class of the course. Okay. And today we will learn the last subtype of Swara Sandhi. Until now, we learned 6 types of Swara Sandhi. Okay. I would like to ask Muralidhar Prabhu to list them.
Yes, Prabhuji. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi.
Yes.
Guna Sandhi. Vriddhi Sandhi. Yan Sandhi.
Yes.
Yantamanta Desha Sandhi. Purva Rupa Sandhi. Pararupa Sandhi.
Yes. So Pararupa Sandhi, we will learn it today. So I hope the concepts of all the 6 types of sandhis are clear for you. Okay. So which sandhi will occur. For example, if the criteria of Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is fulfilled, then in those places Savarna Dirgha Sandhi adeshas will occur. So so in today's class we will learn Pararupa Sandhi. So don't get confused by these 2 terms, Purva Rupa and Pararupa. Both are two different terms. Purva Rupa means the previous Varna. The Adesha happens, the Adesha Varna, whatever Varna comes in the Adesha. So that Varna is the same Varna which is in the Purva Varna. Okay, for example, in Purva Rupa Sandhi we saw if Purva Varna is Ekar and Paravarna is Akar. Okay, so Purva Varna should be Ekar in the place at the end of Padanta. Okay, at the end of a Pada. So if that A occurs at the end of a Pada and if Paravarna is Aswaraha, then only Purva Rupa Sandhi will occur. So Purva Rupa means what? What Adesha? What is the form of the Adesha? Which letter will come? The Purva Varna's letter will come. Okay, the Purva Varna's letter will replace both of them. So what is the Purva Varna here? A is the Purva Varna or the previous Varna. So that Varna will replace both of this letter. Okay, so this is the rule of Purva Rupa Sandhi. Pararupa Sandhi is what? Same thing. In Purva Rupa, the Purva Varna was replacing both of the letter. Okay, the Purva Varna, the letter is there. That itself is the Adesha for both of the letters. So in the seventh, this Pararupa Sandhi, here what will happen? Here the Paravarna will replace both of the Puravarna and Paravarna letters. Okay, so in the same way it will happen.
Prabhuji, in this Parrup Sandhi, will there be any exception rule, same like Pururup Sandhi?
Yes, Prabhu, there will be. There will be more, little bit more than Purarupa
Okay.
Sandhi. Okay. Okay. So Vakyan Pathata cha Sandhi Karyam Parishilayata. So read the sentences and try to analyze the application of Sandhi in the sentences. Yajamanaha Vajapeya Kratunam Prejate. So Prejate. Pra, if you do the Sandhi with Cheda here, then it is pra plus ejate, it becomes prejate. Parnaha atapena uposhati. So Parnaha atapena uposhati. So upa plus oshati becomes uposhati. Okay, upa plus oshati becomes oshati. Now this same type of criteria here, which is there in pra plus ejate, you will find in Vriddhi Sandhi rules. Okay, if you remember Vriddhi Sandhi rules, then you will find that, okay, Prabhu, so here if Purva Varna is Akar and Paravarna is Ekar, okay, Ekar or Aikar, then Adesha will be Aikar. Yes, that is the rule of Vriddhi Sandhi. And here both criteria are fulfilled. Puravarna in Puravarna is Akar and Paravarna Ejate, that A is the Paravarna. So here A is there. Here Vriddhi Sandhi should be applied. How in the sentence you are finding it's Prejate. It should be Prajate, no? According to Vriddhi Sandhi. Yes. And Upa plus Oshati, here also Vriddhi Sandhi should be applied. Or A is there at Puravarna and Paravarna is Okar or Aukar. Then the Adesha will be Auswaraha. This is the rule of Vriddhi Sandhi. So it becomes, according to Vriddhi Sandhi, the form should be Upaushati. But no, it is Uposhati. How, so why it is like that? Today we will learn that. Okay. See, pra plus a jate. If you do that, is there, a is there. And both will be replaced by the letter a. So it becomes pre jate. Okay. So here again, the concept of ekadesha. So here adesha method will be applied. Okay. Here, there are three methods, no, in Sandhi, in applying Sandhi. Adesha, agamaha, and lopaha. So here again, in this Sandhi, Pararupa Sandhi, here again Adesha method will be used. And in Adesha, there are two things, Ekadesha and the Purva Varna will be replaced. So in Adesha also there are two things. So among Swara Sandhis, 5 types of Sandhis. They in those places Ekadesha will happen. Okay, Ekadesha. That is the involved replacement of both Purvavarna and Paravarnas by the Adesha. Only Yan Sandhi and Yantavanta Desha Sandhi belong to a different group where there is no Ekadesha, only the first letter is replaced by the Adesha. So again, today we are going to learn Pararupa Sandhi. So here there will be Ekadesha, that is Purvavarna and Paravarna both will be replaced. Okay. So before proceeding to the rule of Pararupa Sandhi, I would like to just remind you of Vriddhi Sandhi. Okay. So, what is the rule of Vriddhi Sandhi? Because to understand Pararupa Sandhi's rule, we need to first of all be clear at Vriddhi Sandhi's rule. Otherwise, we cannot understand. When akar or akar is followed by a, I, or o/au, I and au are respectively substituted for both. Okay. I and au are respectively substituted for both. This is the rule of Vriddhi Sandhi. Okay. This is the rule of Vriddhi Sandhi. So when akar or akar is followed by a or I, both Purva Varna and Para letters are substituted by I letter. Okay. Similarly, when akar or akar is followed by o or au, both Purva Varna and Para Varna letters are substituted by the letter au Swara. Okay. This is the rule of Vriddhi Sandhi. I hope it's clear for everyone. Well, this is the table. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we will get into the rule of Pararupa Sandhi. Okay. Now we will try to understand the rule of Pararupa Sandhi. See, if upasarga ending with a is followed by a dhatu having beginning letter as A or O is substituted in place of both letters. Now, see, I will explain everything, what is upasarga and what is dhatu. So don't get panic, okay, what is happening, what is upasarga, what is dhatu. But for those devotees who have actually attended my previous course, they would be having some idea, okay, what is upasarga and dhatu. So, if upasarga is ending with akar, so now Purva Varna is clear. In Purva Varna, what should be there? If a is there, okay, a is there in Purva Varna, but a should be there at the end of upasarga. A should be there at the end of upasarga letter. Okay, upasarga word. So a is there at the end of upasarga word, and paravarna is ekar. Okay, ekar, and ekar is the very first letter of a dhatu. Okay, so sandhi happens in like two letters. Okay, between two letters, the last letter of the first word and the first letter of the next word. So here Purva is clear for us now. So the a letter at the end of upasarga word, okay, Purva is a at the end of upasarga, and when that is followed by a dhatu having beginning letter as A or O. So that means if Paravarna is there and Paravarna Ekar is there, A Swaraha. Okay, A is there, and that A is not just only A, but that A should occur as the first letter of a dhatu. A should occur as the first letter of the dhatu. Then only that sandhi will occur. Not at any A like that, but only when A is there as the first letter of dhatu and O is there as the first letter of a dhatu, then only respective adeshas will occur. Otherwise, Pararupa Sandhi will not occur. Okay. So again, I will just tell. Purvavarnaha, if the last letter of the Upasarga is A, and A is the first letter of the Dhatu, A is there, A is the first letter of the Dhatu, or O is the first letter of a Dhatu, then only the Purarupa Sandhi will, Pararupa Sandhi will occur here. Okay, the respective Adeshas will occur. So, if Puravarna is A at the end of Upasarga and Paravarna is A of a Dhatu, then Adesha will be Ekar. Okay, Adesha will be Ekar. And if Puravarna is occurring, Puravarna is A at the end of Upasarga word, and Paravarna is O Swaraha as the first letter of a Dhatu. Okay, O is occurring in the first letter of a Dhatu. Then the Adesha will be what? Ekadesha will be what? O Swaraha. Okay, O letter will substitute both of them. O letter will substitute both letters, will replace both of these letters, Purvavarnaha and Paravarna. Okay, A and O. So this is the rule of Pararupa Sandhi. Now, one second. Now see, here again has how we learned in Purarupa Sandhi, how there is a connection of this Yantavanta Desha Sandhi and Purarupa Sandhi. So Yantavanta Desha Sandhi is a general rule, or Utsarga Niyamaha, Utsarga Niyamaha, and Purarupa Sandhi is Apavada Niyamaha. Okay, it's exception rule. So similarly in Pararupa Sandhi also, whatever criteria are there, okay, whatever scope. So for example, Puravarna is there and Paravarna is there, whatever criteria are there. In those places also, in those places, Vriddhi Sandhi can occur. So Vriddhi Sandhi's scope is there. Okay, Vriddhi Sandhi's scope is there in the criteria mentioned in the Pararupa Sandhi. Okay. So if Puravarna is Akar or Akar and Paravarna is Ekar or Aikar, then Adesha will be I, and Puravarna is Akar or Akar and Paravarna is Okar or Akar, then Adesha will be O. Similarly here, Pararupa Sandhi, if you see, Akar is there, Ekar is there, Okar is there. But Pararupa Sandhi, what it is doing? Pararupa Sandhi is overruling. Okay, Pararupa Sandhi is overruling Vriddhi Sandhi. Okay, even though the Vriddhi Sandhi scope is there, Vriddhi Sandhi's nimittas are there, even though Vriddhi Sandhi is covering all types of padas. It can be Upasarga, it can be Pada, it can be Apada, it can be anywhere. If anywhere Akar or A is there as Puravarna, and in anywhere Paravarna is there, Ekar or Aikar, then immediately we have to apply Vriddhi Sandhi. Okay, it can be anywhere. But Pararupa Sandhi is telling no. But if Akar is occurring at the end of Upasarga, then I will overrule you. Pararupa is saying that no, if Akar is occurring at the end of Upasarga, then I will overrule you. Okay, your Rajya will not come. Your Rajya cannot rule this place. Okay, so you don't have Rajya on that place. So Pararupa Sandhi will happen in those places. So for example, in pra plus ejate, okay. For example, in pra plus ejate, since a is followed by a, okay, since a is followed by a, Vriddhi Sandhi you see here, Vriddhi should actually occur. Yes, according to the rule of Vriddhi Sandhi, Vriddhi should occur. However, if the akar belongs to an upasarga, if the akara belongs to an upasarga, or it is occurring at the end of upasarga word, okay, and ekar or okar belongs to a dhatu, okay, ekar or okar, they fall at the end, at the beginning letter of a dhatu, pararupa will occur and not vriddhi. Okay, pararupa sandhi will occur here and not vriddhi. So that means Here there is again Utsarga Apavada concept. Okay, Utsarga is what? Vriddhi Sandhi is the Utsarga Niyamaha, general rule. But Pararupa Sandhi is specifying. It is telling, no, but if akar is occurring at the end of Upasarga word and Paravarna ekar is occurring at the first letter of a dhatu, or okar is occurring at the first letter as in the dhatu, then I will overrule you. Okay, Vriddhi Sandhi will not occur, but Pararupa Sandhi will occur. Okay, so that's
any possibility in this, any example, so that we will be clear in the where the Parrup Sandhi will overtake or replace the or having the priority.
Yes, I will give examples too. Yeah, hold on. Just
Okay.
I'm explaining first of all the rule. The concept should be clear. Then slowly, when I will explain this rule through the examples, so your understanding will enhance. Okay, so you will have good more. So now I'm just explaining the rule, the concept. Yes. So this is Vriddhi Sandhi is Utsarga Niyamaha or a general rule. So if Puravarna, Akar or Akar is occurring anywhere, it is covering all the places. Yes, Pada, Apada, Upasarga, anywhere, Dhatu, Dhatus, everywhere. And Paravarna, Ekar or Aikar, they are occurring anywhere. Pada, Apada, Upasarga, anywhere. Then Adesha will be Aika. Similarly, Akar or Akar, Puravarna is occurring anywhere, and Paravarna, Okar or Akar, they are also occurring anywhere. Then Adesha will be Okar. So it is generalizing. It is covering all of the places. Okay. Anywhere Akar or Ekar is happening, so then I will be Adesha. But Pararupa Sandhi is saying, no, see, but if Akar is occurring at the end of Upasarga word and Paravarna, Ekar is occurring at the first letter of a dhatu, and Okar is occurring as the first letter of a dhatu, then Pararupa Sandhi will occur here. Okay, so this is the this will happen. So general rule and exception. The concept of Utsarga and Apavada is used through Panini Sutras to present rules which cover the same scope of operation. Utsarga and Apavada are relative terms. Utsarga is a general rule, while Apavada is a special rule. Okay, while Apavada is a special rule whose scope is totally within the scope of Utsarga. Okay, while Apavada is a special rule whose scope is totally within the scope of Utsarga. When such a relationship is observed between two rules, Apavada takes effect by negating Utsarga. Okay, you see this thing. So general Utsarga. So all the Vriddhi Sandhi is covering all the places. Anywhere Akar or Akar or Akar occurs and Ekar or Aikar occurs. So then there will be this. So it is covering all the whole. Okay, but Pararupa Sandhi is telling no, but if the Akar occurs, Ekar occurs as the beginning letter of the dhatu, and Akar occurs at the end of Upasarga, then I will overrule you. Okay, so therefore here Utsarga Niyamaha is Vriddhi Sandhi and Apavada Niyamaha is Pararupa Sandhi. So Apavada does not have its own scope outside that of Utsarga. Okay, Apavada does not have its own scope outside that of Utsarga, but it is only within the Utsarga. Thus, if Apavada never took effect, it would become useless, which is not acceptable. Yes. So that's why whatever rules are there, they are being mentioned by Maharshi Panini. So we have to accept them, okay, without questioning. And we cannot like, okay, no, I will not apply Pararupa Sandhi. I will like that. It's not like that. So Apavada Sutram, Apavada Niyama we have to follow. And so here now in this Pararupa Sandhi will be Apavada Sutram. Okay, Apavada Niyama. Now those who don't know what is Dhatu and Upasarga, I would just like to give some note on that. So Dhatu, what is Dhatu actually? Okay, now I am telling that, okay, if Paravarna, in Paravarnaha, Ekar or Okar is there as the beginning letter of a Dhatu. Okay, as the Dhatu. Then what is the Dhatu? Okay, so Dhatu is the root form of a verb. What is Dhatu? Dhatu is the root form of a verb. For example, Pathati means, Pathati matlab kya hota hai? Pathati means reads. Okay, is a Kriya Pada. So pathati is a kriya pada. It's a verb. And the root pat. Okay, the root of the verb, the root form of the verb is what? The root form of pathati is what? Pat. Okay, from pat, pathati came. So according to some pratyaya applied here, it becomes pathati. But the root dhatu, the root form of the verb is pat. Okay, from pat, pathati comes. And is called the dhatu. So this root form is called dhatu. So dhatu is the root form of a verb. There are about 2000 dhatus in Sanskrit. Of these, those starting with A and O are very limited. Okay. So here in Pararupa Sandhi, we see that Pararupa Sandhi, Paravarna should be what? Ekar should be the beginning letter of a dhatu, and Okar should be the beginning letter of the dhatu. So those dhatus whose starting letter is Ekar or Okar, they are very limited. Okay, there are only some dhatus. So, but in Sanskrit there are 2000 dhatus. Okay, 2000 root forms, and through that only verbs are formed. Okay, so this is the thing. Now, in the previous class, as I explained, in Sanskrit there are two types of padas: Subantam padam and Tingantam padam. So padam is actually made of, padam comprises of two constituents. Okay, prakritihi plus pratyayaha. So prakritihi and pratyayaha, when they are joined, it becomes a pada. Then only we call that as a pada. Otherwise, they are non-padas. Okay, they are in the process of becoming a pada. So the second type of word is the second type of word in Sanskrit is what? Tingantam padam, or in English verb. Okay, in Sanskrit verb is called Tingantam padam. So here you see, as for verb, the original entity prakritihi. Okay, pada is formed. Pada comprises of two constituents, prakriti plus pratyayaha. So in Tingantam padam, prakritihi is called verbal root. Okay, in Tingantam padam, or in verb, prakritihi is called dhatu, which indicates action. Okay, which indicates action. The suffix pratyayaha is verbal suffix, and pratyaya is what? Ting pratyayaha. Okay, so in the Tingantam padam, pratyaya is called verbal suffix, or ting pratyayaha. Okay, which indicates tense or mood, voice, person, and number. Okay, these things the pratyayaha will indicate. Okay, so you see, so Tingantam padam, it comprises of two constituents. So Tingantam padam equals to dhatuhu, root form of the verb, plus verbal suffix. In this way, we can call it as Tingantam padam. Now, for example, gachati. Gachati means goes. So it is made up of two things. Dhatu is gam, and pratyayaha, ting pratyayaha is ti. Ti is the pratyayaha. Okay, so gachati means he goes. Gachati means he goes. So gam is the dhatu, and gam dhatu, it indicates an action. So what is that action? Action is go, to go. Chalne ki kriya. That is the action. So that is the dhatu. And pratyaya is what? Ti. Ti is the pratyayaha. So that suffix indicates present tense, active voice, third person, and singular form. Okay, these four things the suffix will tell. So gachati means he goes, is a verb. Okay, gam plus ti, when they are joined, then it becomes gachati. So he goes is a verb, Tingantam padam. Gam, to go, is a verbal root, dhatuhu, and ti, present tense. Okay, these things is verbal suffix. So the main point is what? That Tingantam padam comprises of two constituents, that is dhatuhu and ting pratyayaha. So in Pararupa Sandhi, if ekar or okar is there in Paravarnaha as the beginning letter of a dhatu, and Purvavarnaha is akar falling at the end of a upasarga, then only Pararupa Sandhi will occur. So now I hope you have got some idea of what is a dhatu. Okay. So dhatu is the verbal root, the root form of a verb. Okay. So now what is upasarga? A note on the, yes. So what is upasarga? Upasarga in English, what do we call that? Prefix. Okay, prefix. Upasarga in English we call it as prefix. And upasarga is the prefix added to a dhatu. Okay, so we add upasarga to a dhatu. We add a prefix to a dhatu. Upasargas have an effect on the meaning of a dhatu. When upasargas are joined or they are applied with a dhatu, then the meaning of the dhatu changes. Okay, the meaning of the dhatu changes. So it changes in what manners? It may emphasize the meaning. Okay, so maybe dhatu is there, that is like, for example, gachat. So if some upasarga is applied, then maybe that gachati kriya, that going kriya can be emphasized, give a special meaning. It can give some other meaning, some special meaning, or even change it completely. Yes. So if some upasarga is applied, then the dhatu's meaning can just completely change. The opposite meaning can come. So upasarga can do that also when it is applied to a dhatu. Sometimes meaning might not change on the addition of an upasarga. So some places, sometimes if upasarga is applied, then sometimes in some places the dhatu doesn't lose its meaning. Okay, or doesn't have any change in it. But the poets, they sometimes use upasarga to render poetries. Okay, to render some when they write poetry, no, the poets sometimes they use upasarga to indicate alankara. So in Sanskrit Sahitya, there is something called alankar. So ornaments. Okay. So they are these ornaments, they are used in this poetry sense. Okay. These poets, they use upasarga sometimes to meet their own poetry exhibitions. Okay. So when they write some shlokas, so they add upasarga to the dhatu, but the dhatu does not have some special meaning, or the meaning doesn't change, but it stays as it is. Okay. But upasarga is applied to give some extra, like ornamental, some type of poetry exhibition, like that. Now upasargas are 22 in number. Upasargas or prefixes in Sanskrit, they are 22 in number. So they include pra, para, apa, sam, anu, av, nirs, nir, dus, dur, vi, an, ni, adhi, api, ati, su, ut, abhi, prati, pari, upa. In this way, in Sanskrit, there are 22 upasargas. Of these, pra, apa, ava, upa are the 4 upasargas which end in hrasva akar. So in Purva Rupa Sandhi, in Pararupa Sandhi, the Purva Varna should be what? Akar should occur at the end of a upasarga word. Okay, akar should occur at the end of an upasarga. So among these upasargas, among these 22 upasargas, there are only 4 upasargas which are having rasva akar as their ending. Okay, as their ending letters. So pra is having a as the ending letter, rasva akar. Apa is the upasarga, and apa is having akar as the ending letter. Ava is also upasarga, and akar is there as the ending letter. So upa is there, and akar is there as the ending letter. So in the Pararupa Sandhi, Purva Varnaha the akar should be there in the upasargas, at the end of upasargas. Now, what are those upasargas in which akar is there as the ending letter? These are the 4 upasargas where akar is there as the ending letter. That's why every time, anytime if Pararupa Sandhi you will see, then you will see only these 4 upasargas serving as the Purva Varna or Purva word. Okay, the previous word. So you will see only these 4 upasargas, because the other upasargas, the other 18 upasargas, they don't have akar as the ending letter, and therefore in those places Pararupa Sandhi will not occur, because is not there as the ending letter of in those upasargas. Okay. Now we will get into the examples. So now you take example here, pra plus ejate. Okay, pra. Pra is the upasarga. You see here, pra is there, and pra is having akar as the ending letter. Okay, akar is there as the ending letter. And ejate, ejate is a kriya pada. Ejate is a kriya pada. So paravarnaha here, a is serving as the beginning letter of the word ejate, and therefore the criteria is fulfilled. So here, even though Vriddhi Sandhi's scope is there to occur, Vriddhi Sandhi's criteria are fulfilled, but still Pararupa Sandhi will overrule Vriddhi Sandhi and Pararupa Sandhi will occur. Okay. So what will be the Adeshaha? See, if you do the Vicheda, Padavi Bhajanam, then you can see that Akar is there as Puravarnaha and Paravarnaha is A. Okay. Is the Upasarga at the end of Upasarga, and A is there as the beginning letter of the Dhatu. So Adesha should be Ekaraha. So A Varnaha will replace Aswaraha and Eswaraha, both of them. So A is the Ekadeshaha. And that's why pra plus ejate becomes prejate. Okay, A will come in the replacement of both varnas. So it will become prejate, not prejate, but prejate. So pra plus ejate, okay, A is the Puravarnaha, A is the Paravarnaha. And here, both varnas will be replaced by the letter Ekaraha. Okay, so it's prejate. So this is the first criteria. If first criteria is fulfilled, akar as Puravarnaha in the Upasarga and Paravarnaha A in the Dhatu, then the Adesha will be Ekara. Okay, Ekadesha. Now, second rule, you see, second thing. If Puravarnaha is in Upasarga and O in a Dhatu, okay, O in a Dhatu, then Adesha will be Okaraha. Okaraha will be the Ekadesha. It will replace both of the letters. Now you take example here, Upa plus Oshati. Upa plus Oshati. So here Upa is the Upasarga. Upa is the Upasarga. It's among the 22 Upasargas. And if you do the Padavi Bhajanam, you will find that Pakaraha is having Akar. A is the ending letter of the word Upa. Okay. So it's the Puravarnaha. It's the Puravarnaha. And what is the Paravarnaha here? Oshati is the Dhatu. Yes, Oshati is the Kriyapada. And here O is occurring as the first letter of the Dhatu, in the Dhatu. Okay. That's why here Pararupa Sandhi will overrule Vriddhi Sandhi. And both varnas will be replaced by the letter Okaraha. Okay, by the letter Okaraha. So Up plus O plus Shati becomes Uposhati. Not Upaushati, but Uposhati. Yes. So this is the rule of Pararupa Sandhi. Now you see, Upa plus Oshati, A is there Puravarnaha, O is there as Paravarnaha, both will be replaced by the letter Okara. By the letter Okara. Not Aukara, but by the letter Okara. Because A is in the Upasarga and Okar is in the Dhatu. So some examples we are listed here. Pra plus ejate becomes prejate. Okay. A is there in the Upasarga. A is there in the Dhatu. So it becomes prejate. Upa plus oshati. Okay. Upa plus oshati becomes uposhati. Then upa plus ejate. Upa plus ejate. A is there in the Upasarga. And A is there in the Paravarnaha. So in the Dhatu, therefore, here Pararupa Sandhi will occur, and therefore the form will be Upejate, not Upaijate, but Upejate. Then Pra plus Okhati. Pra plus Okhati. So Pra is Upasargaha, and Akar is there in Pra. And Paravarnaha is Okaraha. Okar is the beginning letter of the Dhatu. Therefore, here Pararupa Sandhi will occur. And the result will be what? The Adesha will be what? Okara. So it will become Pra plus Okhati will become Prokathi. Prokhati. Okay, Pra plus Okhati becomes Prokhati. Then Ava plus Ethate. Ava plus Ethate. So here Purvavarnaha A is there, Ava is Upasargaha. And here Akar is there in Vakaraha. And Paravarnaha is Ekara. Ethate. Ethate is a Kriyapada. Okay. And A is occurring in the Dhatu. Yes, because Kriyapada constitutes of two things. Dhatu and Pratyaya. Dhatu and Ting Pratyaya. So in this Kriyapada there is Dhatu. Yes. Without Dhatu, Kriyapada cannot be formed. Therefore, the A is the beginning letter of the Dhatu. Okay. And that's why here Pararupa Sandhi will occur. Even though Vriddhi Sandhi's criteria are fulfilled, but still Pararupa Sandhi will overrule and the Adesha will occur. So Ekar will occur here. Ava plus Ethate becomes Avethate. Okay, Avethate. Yes. So now here, one more point, as I explained this rule before also, that when Sandhi is compulsory, where Sandhi is compulsory and where Sandhi is optional, or where Sandhi depends on the free will of the speaker. So when Sandhi is optional, when the Sandhi is occurring in the place of two words, when Sandhi is occurring in the place of two words, okay. Two words are there, and the first letter, the last letter of the first word, and the first letter of the next word. In these places, Sandhi is optional, or Sandhi depends on the speaker's free will. If he wants to apply, then he will apply. But in there are some other places where Sandhi is compulsory. You cannot. It's not up to your free will. Okay, I will apply Sandhi and I will not apply. No, you have to speak those words with applied Sandhi. With Sandhi applied, not without Sandhi. We cannot speak those words. Okay, so while doing Sandhi Vicheda, we don't have to do the Sandhi Vicheda of those words. Because see, so where is Sandhi compulsory? I explained that in Subantapada, or when the word is getting formed, a word is being formed, it's in the process of becoming a word. In those places, the Sandhi is compulsory. Okay, in those places, Sandhi is compulsory. And also Sandhi between Upasarga and Dhatu. Okay, so Upasarga is a particle meaningfully connected to a Dhatu and is placed before the Dhatu. Okay, Upasarga is considered to be a pada by itself. Dhatu here is suffixed by Ting, hence becoming a Tingantam pada. When a Sandhi is applicable between the last letter of an Upasarga and the first letter of a Dhatu, that Sandhi is compulsory. Okay, so when Sandhi is compulsory, when the Purva Varnaha is that Purva Varna is occurring in the Upasargaha. Okay, Purva Varna is occurring in the Upasargaha, and the next letter, the Paravarnaha, is occurring in the first letter of a dhatu as the in the dhatu. Then that sandhi will be compulsory. Okay, that sandhi will be compulsory. Now, even though in Sanskrit grammar upasarga is considered as a pada itself, as a pada itself, then also upasarga is there and dhatu is there as a next word, then the sandhi will be compulsory. Okay, so Puravarnaha in the upasarga and Paravarna in the dhatu, in those places sandhi is compulsory. It's not optional, even though upasarga is a pada. Okay, and even though Tinganda pada is there, it's already formed. Yes, Tinganda pada is there and dhatu is there in Tinganda pada. So in these places sandhi is compulsory. So that's why when in such places when there is prejate, kriyapada, uposhati, upejate, in those places we cannot just split those words. We cannot do sandhi vicheda while we are doing sandhi vicheda in a sentence. So not like pra-ejate becomes prejate. No, it's prejate, one word, and that sandhi is compulsory. Okay, so when you are doing grammatical operations, when you are taking out its etymological meaning and how that word has come, then you can do that. Okay, how that sandhi has come, and okay, here sandhi will be applied. Upasarga is there, dhatu is there, then sandhi will be applied. That time you can do that. But otherwise, when you see this word in a sentence, in those places sandhi is compulsory. So here pararupa sandhi is compulsory.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
Prabhuji, means अभी जो इसका हम when we are telling its definition, can't we put this kriya pada in the place of dhatu?
One second.
Yes,
Yeah. Can you please repeat the question? Sorry, bro.
Prabhuji, in the definition, if upasarga is ending with a is followed by a dhatu having beginning letter as A or O.
Yes.
It is like this. Can't we put kriya pada in the place of dhatu here? Means he is followed by a kriya pada.
No, Prabhu. Why it is like that? Because the Panini is covering two places in Paravarnaha. Okay, so dhatu, by the word dhatu is covering, because when it's in the process, okay, when that word is getting formed, okay, when that word is getting formed, so like for example Tingandam pada is there. So Tingandam pada actually comprises of two constituents. One is dhatu and pratyaha. So for example, sometimes what can happen, that upasarga when Tingandam padam is getting formed, so sometimes to Tingandam padam getting formed, in that also upasarga can be applied in that process. Okay, in that process also sometimes upasarga can be applied, and then sandhi can occur. Okay, but here what is happening? We are having Tingandam padam already, and upasarga is we are applying. But sometimes in some places what happens, that when Tingandam pada is getting formed, that time Panini is telling that okay, now we have to apply upasarga while we are doing while we are forming Tingandam pada. So unless and until we put this upasarga, then only Tingandam pada will be formed. So there are some injunctions in the Panini's grammar. So that's why Panini has actually covered both. If even though it's Priya Pada or it's Dhatu. So even though it's in the process of becoming a Tinganda Pada, in those places also Pararupa Sandhi can occur. And even though Tinganda Padam is already formed and Upasarga is there, so in those places also the Pararupa Sandhi can occur. So that way. So dhatu, so Tinganda Padam is comprises of two things, no, dhatu and pratyaya. And that's why by the word dhatu, he also indicates the activity which is going inside or which is going while forming the Tinganda Pada. So that's the thing. That's the intention of Panini. That's why he has written dhatu, not kriya pada.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhuji.
You will see, Prabhu, such examples when you get into that etymological meaning, no, of those words. For example, Rama or some other words. Then you will understand properly. Because now I'm just theoretically telling that what is there, what is there. So maybe you will not get that type of like very clear idea. But when you will come across to such examples, that when you will learn, okay, in future maybe you will learn this, how that word is getting formed and how Tinganda Pada happens and which sutra is applied. Then you will see, Prabhu, that how Panini is telling, see, your upasarga should be there, and in the formation of Tinganda Pada. That time you will understand, okay, now here why Panini told dhatu, not kriya pada, or not Tinganda Pada. Yes.
हाँ प्रभु जी, ये उपसर्ग धातु को ही अप्लाई होता है, कोई नाउन को सुबंध पद को नहीं होता है उपसर्ग?
मैं एक से बताना चाहूंगा, उपसर्ग जो भी धातु होते, जो भी नाम होते हैं ना, जो भी नाम होते हैं, वो सब धातु से ही आते हैं। जो भी सब हाँ, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल राम, ठीक है, राम एक नाम है, ठीक है। अभी राम जो नाम है, वो राम नाम एक्चुअली धातु से आया है, उसका ओरिजिन धातु ही है, रम धातु से राम आया है। तो रम का क्या मतलब है? रम धातु का मतलब है आनंद, रमयति रमति इति राम। तो इसलिए उसका क्या मतलब है कि जो आनंद लेते हैं, जो आनंद लेते हैं, ठीक है, जो इस आह्लाद और आनंद, तो वो है मतलब राम का मतलब है वो। तो इसलिए राम जो नाउन जो है, राम जो सुबंत पद हम लोग बोलते हैं, तो उसका ओरिजिन देखेंगे तो वो सबसे पहले तो धातु से ही आया। तो सुबंत पद धातु से ही आते हैं, सुबंत पद जो फॉर्म होते हैं ये सब होने के बाद, तो ओरिजिनली वो सब धातु से ही। तो राम जो है वो रम धातु से आया है। बाद में कोई नाम ले लीजिए, तो वो भी धातु से आया है, ठीक है। तो धातु से ही उसका ओरिजिन हुआ है इस करके।
तो ऐसे सब नाउन्स के आगे ये सब 22 उपसर्ग एग्जांपल्स दिए हैं, तो ऐसा कोई एग्जांपल है कि जो नाउन के आगे ये उपसर्ग लगा हो?
नहीं माता जी, हमेशा उपसर्ग जो होता है वो धातु के आगे ही लगता है। ये पाणिनि ने लिखा है, एक सूत्र है, उपस्प्रादि उपसर्ग करके एक सूत्र है, जिसमें बताया है कि हमेशा जो उपसर्ग जो होते हैं वो धातु के पहले लगते हैं, कभी नाउन के पहले नहीं लगते। तो क्योंकि सब नाउन जो होते हैं वो धातु से आते हैं ना अल्टीमेटली। जैसे मान लीजिए राम जो है, राम वो अल्टीमेटली धातु से है। तो आराम बोलेंगे, तो आराम मतलब क्या होता है? आराम। तो आ का मतलब आ उपसर्ग है, ठीक है। तो आ जो है उपसर्ग है। तो जब रम जो धातु है उसमें हम लोग आ डाल देते, बाद में वो एक प्रत्यय लगता है, बाद में वो बन जाता है आराम। इसलिए अल्टीमेटली सब जो वर्ड्स है वो धातु से आए हैं, इसके वजह से उपसर्ग धातु में लगते हैं, नाउन में नहीं लगते।
Like that means कि वृद्धि संधि और ये पररूप संधि, उसमें वो परवर्ण has to be धातु, and वृद्धि में परवर्ण can be anything.
Yes, it can be anything. परवर्ण should be धातु. Or Tinganda Pada, because in Tinganda Pada dhatu is there. Without dhatu, Tinganda Pada cannot be formed. Okay, any other questions in Pararupa Sandhi? Yogesh Prabhu, clear?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
I think so. You are having
Yeah.
You are having any questions?
No. I just need to revise everything once overall. That's why I missed
Okay.
one lecture, so that little bit is creating little. Otherwise, whatever you're teaching, I'm understanding. Once
Okay.
I go through the whole portion, then everything will become more clear.
Okay, bro.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so before I would like to conclude, I would like to share this verse with you all. There is one very good verse. Since this course is now over, we learn Sanskrit the easy way. Sandhi Prakaranam module 1 is over. So whatever until now I have taught and whatever these parasandhis, and before also I have conducted some courses. So it just I would like to show my gratitude to my Guru. So yadatra skhalitam kinchit vidvamsah purayantu tat yad atra saushthavam kinchit tad guroreva me nahi. So in this one second. So whatever errors are present in this commentary or presentation, may the learned souls correct it. And whatever good is found here, it is due to my Guru, not me. Srila Jiva Goswami, who is among the 6 Goswamis, the Shad Goswamis, he has written Krama Sandarbha, commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. So in the introduction of that, he writes this verse. And he just gives the gratitude. He shows gratitude to his Guru. So he doesn't think, okay, whatever I'm teaching, it's my thing, and I'm teaching, I have knowledge and like that. But everything, whatever credit he has got, he just offering to his Guru. Similarly, until now, whatever I have taught and like that, and how much ever you have learned it. So I would, whatever gratitude I would just like to show to my spiritual master, my Guru, who taught me these things, because it's not me. By his mercy only, I got to learn this subject matter, and I'm just passing to you. And whatever deficiencies or skhalitam kinchit, okay, whatever errors are there in my presentation, so kindly please excuse me, kindly forgive me, and may the learned souls who are great scholars, they may please correct me wherever I'm going wrong in explaining things. And whatever good is found here, so please think that it is due to my Guru only, not me. I'm just an insignificant soul. So, so yes, thank you very much. I'm very glad that you all devotees very enthusiastically participated in the whole course, and nicely you ask questions and try to learn all the concepts. So it's a great satisfaction for the teacher when the students, they ask questions and they learn. That is the greatest satisfaction, and that is what the teacher wants. If that happens, if the students nicely learns and he asks questions, that is the perfection of the teacher. So I hope I should think that, okay, that's my perfection. How much ever I taught, and you have learned it properly. So I consider that my teaching was a little bit of, some perfection. And so since this Sandhi Prakaranam module 1 course is over, and like that, in between I have given some regular assessments for you to complete. So that's self-assessments. It's up to you. Like whenever you get some time, you can, attempt that assignments, like that, for your for deepening your understanding. And at the end of this course, so I would like to give some assessment, the course and assessment. So just final assessment. Through that, you can yourself examine that how much you have learned, okay, how much you have grasped the subject properly. And I would also get to know that how much you have grasped and where you can improve, or I can improve myself in teaching that subject more nicely, and so that it will be easier for you to grasp. Okay, so course and assessment will happen on 6th May 2023. Okay, 6th May, there will be an course and assessment, and the timings will be the same, 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Okay, timings will be the same timings of the class. So what I will do is, so 7:30 p.m. I will join. Okay, everyone, please, they are requested to join on time, and everyone has to switch on their cameras. Okay, and I will send this what is that, this Google Forms. Okay, so what will be the question format? MCQs will be there, multiple choice questions in Google Forms, and in 1 hour you have to select. Okay, you have to select the correct option. There will be question and there will be 4 options, or maybe 2-3 options, and you have to select the correct option. So totally I have not decided how many marks, how many questions will be there, but 50 marks. Okay, there will be the question paper will be of 50 marks. So not necessarily it will be of 50 questions. There will be some question which might have 2 marks or maybe like that. But whole the assessment will be of 50 marks. And after you all attempt that course and assessment, you will get this results in your Gmail account immediately after you submit. Okay, you press the submit button, immediately the scores will be sent to your Gmail account. And e-certificates will be given to those who pass the exam. So there is some passing criteria marks also. Okay, not just anything, but 60% marks is passing criteria. And for those who pass, they will get e-certificates from ISKCON Vadodara. Okay, there will be signature of ISKCON Vadodara's temple president and my humble self. So yes, so this will be the procedure. And also after that, I will send a feedback form for you to fill that. So then I will set that in that to the WhatsApp group. So you can fill that and you can tell what did you like about this course and the facilitator, and what is the scope of improvement of the facilitator and the course. Okay. Okay, so anyone has any questions regarding this?
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I just, my own suggestion is that there is any possibility to provide what type of questions will be coming. So these questions around, maybe you are saying it is total 50 marks, but maybe some questions are 2 marks. Maybe this question maybe 30, maybe 25 to 30 question maybe will come in the exam. So, but before giving any short of exam, so many past papers are available. So is there any possibility to, maybe you will have the 30 question, maybe you share as a 200 question. So we'll be able to know that maybe after 200 questions, these are the 30 question will come, so that we can easily prepare for the exam and we can secure 60% mark. Else it seems difficult, Prabhuji.
So until now, actually, I have the previous course and and assessment. I will share that Google Forms with you. Maybe in that format only questions will be asked. You can see that question paper, and through that same style, the questions will be asked. Okay. So I will share that in the WhatsApp group. Then you can see that.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other things? Anything you would like to share? You would like to ask? You would like to comment? Okay. So yes. So I would like to share with you like what will be my upcoming courses. So I just have listed them out. So my upcoming courses are, first of all, Sandhi Prakaranam Module 2 and Module 3. Okay. Because Sandhi Prakaranam Module 1 has been finished, Swara Sandhi. So in Module 2, I will cover Visarga Sandhi, and Module 3, I will cover Vyanjan Sandhi. Okay, consonant Sandhi. So the Sandhi Prakaranam actually consists of 3 modules. Okay. In module 2 is Visarga Sandhi, and Module 3, Vyanjan Sandhi. So this will be my courses. And also, a course on Vaishnava epistemology and ontology. It's a philosophical course, nothing related to Sanskrit. It's a philosophical course, and Vaishnava epistemology and ontology. That is Pramana and Prameya from Tattva Sandarbha. Okay. Tattva Sandarbha, there are 6 Sandarbhas written by Srila Jiva Goswami. And the very first Sandarbha is called Tattva Sandarbha. So Srila Jiva Goswami has talked about epistemology and ontology, that is Pramana and Prameya. So what are these Pramanas? And he has nicely explained. So I have planned to conduct a course on that, on Vaishnava epistemology. And also a comprehensive study of Harinamamrita Vyakaranam. Okay, again, Harinamamrita Vyakaranam is rendered by Srila Jiva Goswami. Okay, Srila Jiva Goswami has written this Harinamamrita Vyakaranam. So there will be a comprehensive study. Okay. So I will not teach Harinamamrita Vyakaranam through sutras, but only the concepts I will teach. Okay, how Jiva Goswami is coining the terminologies, and how Panini is coining the term. So like that. In that way, I have planned that some comprehensive study of Harinamamrita Vyakaranam. And also this learn Sanskrit the easy way. So level 1 is completed already. I taught in the just maybe 1 month before I taught this course, learn Sanskrit the easy way, level 1. And level 2 will also come eventually. Okay, the higher, little bit higher than whatever I have taught in learn Sanskrit the easy way, level 1. So level 1 will also be, I will also launch that course again in English, because previous course was in Hindi. But again, I would like to launch this course in English, and also level 2. Okay. And also another course I have planned, Chandas, regarding this Chandas. Sometimes I talk about this, what are these Chandas? Shloka meters. Okay, so there are so many Chandas in Sanskrit, Sahitya, Sanskrit literature, and how we have to identify Chanda, which shloka has which Chanda. For example, Bhagavad Gita shlokas, more or less all the Bhagavad Gita shlokas are in Anushtup Chanda. Vishnu Sahasranam, whole Vishnu Sahasranam is in Anushtup Chanda. Okay, it's one type of Chanda. So how do we have to identify them? How do we have to tell, okay, this shloka is an Anushtup Chanda or Vamshasthila Chanda or any other Chanda? Okay, so there are some rules and regulations. Then also in between also I talked about samasa. Okay, samasa, what does that mean? It's a compound word. Sandhi is just a phonetic change. Okay, when two sounds meet together, when the two sounds are very close to each other, then there is a phonetic change. But samasa, what does it do? Samasa will change the meaning of two words. When two words, when they are joined, then samasa changes the meaning. Okay, so one word has different meaning, another word has another meaning. But when two words, when they combine, then through the samasa we can derive different meaning. It's different meaning can come. So that is called compound word. So, like for example, runway. Runway. There are two words. Run is like running. Okay, bhagna. Way is rasta. Okay, it's a way, pathway. And when we combine them, runway, then we denote the place where the aeroplane runs. Okay, where the aeroplanes take off. So that is the compound one. Runway is the compound. So similarly in Sanskrit also, there are such places where the samasa occurs. So with the help of two words, different meaning can be derived. So like I have planned in my upcoming, like my Guru Maharaj Vyas Puja offering, I would like to do the interpret the meaning of, for example, my Guru Maharaj name is, his holiness Bhakti Vikasa Swami. So I have planned to interpret the meaning of these words Bhakti Vikasa Swami, because samasa, like for so many types of samasa are there. Tat Purusha Samasaha, Karma Dharaya Samasaha, then Bahuvrihi Samasaha. Okay. Naitat Purusha Samasaha, Iterator Yoga Dandva Samasaha. In this way, there are so many types of samasa. So in this way, I have planned to, like, like interpret this Bhakti Vikasa Swami, these three words, and which samasa, through the help of different samasas, different meanings can come. Like Bhakti means Bhakti, Vikasa is development, Swami is the master. So when these three words, they combine with the help of different samasas, different meanings can come. Okay, because bhakti, that bhakti word has different meaning. If you look up into the dictionary, you can find so many meanings of the word bhakti. Vikasa has so many meanings. Swami, so many meanings. So in this way, in my upcoming Vyas Puja offering, I would like to, list down what, like for example, maybe 15 explanations of this phrase Bhakti Vikasa Swami. Okay. So like that. So in this way, we will also learn samasa. What is samasa? It's a compound word. Okay. And through the help of samasa, we can derive so many meanings of these words and more. And eventually, I will also develop more courses. Okay. So I would request all of you to please kindly register for these courses, and we would like to meet you all again. Because it's our, like, it has become a family. It's our Sanskrit family. Some devotees are from our previous course also learned Sanskrit the easy way. So some devotees didn't register, okay, for maybe because they had some other engagements. But really, I'm very happy when some devotees come, and so it's our family. So Sanskrit family. So I would like to ask everyone, they kindly registered for these courses, for my upcoming courses, and we would definitely, I would be glad to have you again. Okay, so thank you very much for
Thank
your
you, Prabhu.
enthusiastic participation in the whole course. Yes. So,
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
yes.
प्रभु जी, अभी जो आपने एक कोर्स का टाइटल दिए थे वैष्णव ऑन्टोलॉजी एंड एपिस्टेमोलॉजी,
Yes.
प्रभु जी उसके लिए तो क्वालिफिकेशन होगा ना प्रभु जी, मतलब भक्ति शास्त्री कंपलसरी होगा?
उसमें क्या है प्रभु, ये जो अप्रमाण अप्रमेय जो है ना, तो इसमें मैंने कुछ ऐसा रखा नहीं है कि कंपलसरी मतलब एक्चुअली ये कोर्स उन लोग के लिए भी है कि जो लोग को शास्त्र में बिलीफ नहीं है, शास्त्र को बिलीव नहीं करते, वो सोचते शास्त्र सब मिथ है, ये सब मन गढ़न है, शास्त्र कभी ये सब लिखे नहीं थे, सब कुछ ब्लफ है। तो इसलिए वैष्णव एपिस्टेमोलॉजी ऑन्टोलॉजी क्या बताएगा, प्रमाण और प्रमेय, तो सिस्टम साइंटिफिकली एक्सप्लेन करेगा कि कैसे शास्त्र जो है वो ऑथेंटिक है। तो इसलिए I will welcome some devote, I will welcome outside people also, outsiders also who don't have who have not done Bhakti Shastri, so that their faith in Shastras can increase. So their faith in Shastras that can be established through that scientific explanation which Srila Jiva Goswami has given in his Tattva Sandarbha. So that is the motive behind this course.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Prabhuji, this is
Yes,
Krishna
Prabhu.
Kirti Das. I just want to say that, one thing is that you shouldn't be thanking us. We should be thanking you because you've given us so much knowledge and direction on, that's improved our bhakti and knowledge of the world. So we just want to thank you very, very, very much for having taught us, and we look forward to taking future courses with you too.
Yeah, sure, Prabhu. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for coming to this course, and it was great pleasure, Prabhu, to have you. You're so senior than me, but still you are learning. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Krishna Kirti Prabhu and Urmila Mataji for calling for this course.
प्रभु जी, आपका मॉड्यूल 2 और मॉड्यूल 3 संधि प्रकरण का कब लेने वाले हो, तो ये व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में रखना।
हाँ, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में मैं सेंड कर दूंगा, जो भी अपकमिंग कोर्सेज होंगे ना उसको मैं सेंड कर दूंगा। तो पोस्टर बनेगा, पहले पोस्टर बनेगा, उसका फ्लायर, और मैं उसको सेंड कर दूंगा, उसका रजिस्ट्रेशन लिंक। श्योर। Okay. So anyone would like to say something?
Prabhuji,
Yes.
what will be there in Learn Sanskrit Easy Way level 2?
Very nice question. Level 2, yes. So I have just outlined something. I have outlined, okay, what I will teach in level 2. First of all, in level 1, I actually taught only some types of the tenses. You remember? Only some types of tenses, and also some very less actually comparatively, because Sanskrit is very vast literature. So many things are there. So in level 2, I will teach more, and like maybe intricacies of this dhatu and tingantam pada and subanta pada I will teach in level 2, and more things in Sanskrit, like for example the other 6 lakaras and the intricacies of subanta pada, okay, and also regarding the anvayaha also, because anvaya is not so easy. There are so many things in that, in doing anvayaha.
That was in my mind. Will you take Anvaya in level 2?
Anvaya in?
Level 2 में अन्वय लेंगे ना, मतलब
हाँ, वो
और
तो
deep में।
रहेगा ही। Yes, Mataji, tell me. So I will definitely take Anvaya in level 2 also, because Anvaya is not so easy thing. Slowly you will understand, you will get to know, you will practice more how to do the Anvaya of a shloka, and then so in that level 2 I will explain more, because in level 1 very brief introduction I gave about Anvaya, some type of. In level 2 I will give some deeper understanding.
Okay.
थैंक यू प्रभु जी, आपने एक कोर्स में बहुत एफर्ट डाला और आपने अच्छी तरह से एक्सप्लेन किया. थैंक यू सो मच प्रभु. वी आर सो फॉर्चूनेट दैट यू but teacher like you.
Thank you, Mataji, for your really enthusiastic participation. I every time, like for example, Sandhi Abhyasa session used to happen. So default Tanuja Mataji will be there first. I would every time expect Tanuja Mataji will be the first to join, and like that. So even though no one comes, Tanuja Mataji will come. So very nice, Mataji. You are like every time you were there and participating enthusiastically and asking questions and trying to learn this subject matter deeply. And yes. So I hope that I would also like to meet you again in this course, and you would like to register for the upcoming courses. So like Sandhi, Prakaranam level, module 2 and module 3 will also come. So,
Sure, Prabhuji.
yeah. Because Swara Sandhi is like only 7 subtypes I taught. Okay. But if you see in Visarga Sandhi, so in Bhagavad Gita, you'll find ample of examples of Visarga Sandhi. So many, so every time, again and again, there is Visarga Sandhi applied. So Visarga Sandhi's examples are more than Swara Sandhi actually, if you see. Because all the words are in Visarga, almost. In Sanskrit, if you see again and again, almost all the words are in Visarga. So that's why Visarga Sandhi is used so much often. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Chandra Prabhu.
Prabhuji, yes.
Ah,
Yeah, you explained all the sandhis in a very simple way, and you in this course you are very down to earth and very simple. Even we asked very silly questions, which you have answered very politely and very clearly, and all the concept you tried your best to clear all the doubts. And even the course was in the evening, and you have tried to complete the course earlier as scheduled. And in the morning session also, you have tried your best, even though we were not very familiar with the Sandhi Vichedas in these slokas. But you were very patient and very kind, which you explained in a very simple way. And in my case, even though I 2-3 occasions I asked you personal questions which you had stressed and you explained and make us very clear that, and for that I say thank you, and please accept if anything I had done any mistakes or anything made trouble to you. I am very sorry, Prabhuji. It is my humble this thing offerings.
no, not at all, Prabhu. You are very nicely you are learning, Prabhu. So actually, see, there are some students like, see, one person who is trying to learn, okay, even though he's not able to understand or okay, but he is having that desire to learn. That is the qualification of, that is the qualification to, then that person who has so much desire or so much inquisitiveness, Prabhu, then he can learn anything for that matter. Any knowledge is not, any knowledge he can learn. So he is not disqualified to learn anything. So that is the qualification of a student, Prabhu, that he should have inquisitiveness, that utkantha, outkantyam. So that's why I saw you in that, in you. And I'm very happy, Prabhu, that you have that inquisitiveness to learn more and more. I'm very glad. I'm very happy to teach such type of students who ask questions more, and not at all. I was not at all troubled by your questions or.
No,
Yeah,
I joined the course. I was thinking that I will learn some Bhagavad Gita course. So that's why I joined as a curiosity. But it made my, I was thinking it will be one Sandhi will finish, then I will see that what is the curiosity next. So, but it is too vast and it needs lots of practice, Prabhuji. But you are very simple and you are taken very, you explained in a very slow and very normal space. Means which any student can understand, even though they are not having the background of the Devanagari script. Those students can also understand. your English, your Hindi is such a very means anyone can understand. So I think that you are very great asset to the ISKCON, and I think that the Prabhuji you can take it forward. I think that you have to not only online. I will suggest you take the courses in the school, which the number of the students in India can India can take this benefit of your knowledge, Prabhuji.
Yes,
You can
Prabhu,
take
sure. Yes, yes.
this course to the next level.
Yeah. Presently, also I have some other engagements, no. I have some other studies. Also, I'm still learning to learn so many things now, because I have to become more efficient in this Sanskrit language. So still learning. That's why I like, in that very big scale, I cannot conduct so many courses. But how much ever it's possible for me to conduct some online courses, I'm trying my best. And
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining this course.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Binasha Mataji. और so आप वडोदरा से ही है ना? वडोदरा?
हाँ बड़ौदा से।
वडोदरा में रहते हैं? हाँ। तो
भोत्री में।
मैं आते रहता हूँ माताजी, वडोदरा विद्यानगर में ही रहता हूँ, मतलब मैं जाता
अच्छा।
रहता हूँ। तो
हाँ, तो
वडोदरा
आप
भी
बड़ौदा ISKCON में आओ तो तब श्योर मुझे कांटेक्ट करना।
श्योर
हाँ,
मिलेंगे
आओ
माताजी।
आप हाँ मेरे घर पे भी आओ।
श्योर। Okay, thank you again to all the devotees. So conclude here. Chanting. वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.